How can I unify embedded content design in HTML? Imagine walking into a room where everything looks like it belongs together. That's what unifying embedded content in HTML is all about. When you add videos, images, or external pages to your website, they should feel like part of the same story. If they look different or don't fit the style, it can distract visitors and make your site seem unprofessional. So, how do you make all these pieces work together smoothly? Let's explore some simple ways to do that. First, think about the size of your embedded items. You want them to have consistent width and height so they don't jump around or look out of place. For example, set all your iframes and videos to a fixed pixel size like 560 pixels wide and 315 pixels high. Avoid using percentage sizes inside embed codes because they can change on different screens, making your layout look uneven. Next, use CSS to style your embedded content. Wrap each embed in a container, like a div or figure, and give that container a class. Then, write CSS rules for that class to set maximum width, borders, margins, and padding. This way, all your embedded items share the same look. To make your embeds responsive, you can set the container to have a relative position and the embedded element to fill the container completely with absolute positioning. This makes your site look good on both big screens and small phones. Another helpful trick is reserving space for your embeds before they load. For example, you can set a fixed height and width for the container so the page layout stays stable. This prevents content from shifting when the embed loads, which can be confusing for visitors. Also, loading your embedded content asynchronously with attributes like loading is equal to lazy on frames helps your page load faster and feels smoother. Using wrapper elements with consistent classes makes it easier to control all your embedded content at once. For example, wrapping all iframes in a div class is equal to embed container, and styling that class ensures every embed looks and behaves the same. Remember to think about accessibility too. Add alternative text for images, captions for videos, and make sure your embeds can be navigated using a keyboard. This makes your site welcoming to everyone. When embedding third-party content, like videos from YouTube or social media feeds, always use the sandbox attribute on iframes for security. It limits what the embedded content can do, keeping your site safe and consistent. If you're using a content management system or template system, you can create reusable embed blocks. This way, every time you add an embed, it automatically follows your style rules, saving you time and keeping your design uniform. For example, if you add several YouTube videos, wrap each one in a container with a class that sets a fixed aspect ratio and maximum width. Set all your iframes to the same size in your embed code, and add loading is equal to lazy to defer loading until the visitor scrolls near the video. This makes your page look tidy, loads faster, and your videos fit perfectly within your layout. By applying these steps, you create a seamless look for all embedded content on your website. It makes your pages look professional, easier to update, and more enjoyable for visitors. When everything matches and loads smoothly, your site feels polished and inviting.